This next exercise is looking at the squat. So in this position, I'm going to have you squat down. So hips back first. You can move your arms to help balance you out. Feet remain on the floor while you complete a squat. And then coming back up. In terms of hip alignment or feet alignment, you're looking to have your knees a little bit wider than your hips and your feet in line with your knees. What you'll typically find is the feet turn out a little bit as you do the squat. Coming back down. And this is important to allow room for the belly. So that's really great through there, really great ability to squat. And then coming back down one more time. What we're also looking for is in the lower back that you remain very straight in the lower back, that it does not tuck under. Okay. Now, if you have difficulty doing this, which most people will, some of the tightness can come from your heels. So if you could do a squat, I'm going to have you do a squat first without the mat. So try it without the mat just first, coming up onto your toes. So when you squat down, your heels come up. So if your squat is more like this, then we'll have you roll up a yoga mat or use one of these balance pads to then complete the squat. So heels are up on the yoga mat, a rolled up yoga mat or this balance pad, and then try the squat from there. This will allow you to comfortably do the squat and start to improve that calf flexibility. Another way to improve the calf flexibility is to do a calf stretch, which you can do by using a yoga block or a stretch on the stairs. So simply putting your toes or the forefoot of your up on the yoga block, keeping the heel on the ground, and then bending the knee forward is going to help improve the flexibility of two muscles in particular that are required for a good squat in terms of allowing you to squat with your heels on the ground. The other area that you may find that you're tight in is in the hamstrings. So to start with the improving your hamstring flexibility, placing your hands on your quads and doing a mini squat. So squatting just a little bit, maintaining a good arch in the lower back, and from there straightening the knees. So pushing the knees out. That's it. And from there, you're looking to maintain a good arch through the lower back while achieving a good stretch in the hamstring. So this is a really safe and great way to stretch your hamstrings. The next part that may be tight is the adductors or groin muscles. So with this, I'll have you grab the TRX unit there, which is a suspension training unit. At home, if you don't have a TRX, you can certainly use the kitchen sink or counter surface is a great one. For this exercise, feet will be apart a little bit, and then from there, so wider than your hips for sure, and you're just going to start by leaning one side and then onto the other side. Just like that. So one side to the other side. And this will stretch out the adductor muscles, which are often tight. Again, one of the goals of going through pregnancy is trying to keep the hips loose and the hip external rotators, glutes, adductors, hamstrings loose and flexible. Okay, now from there, you can also use the kitchen sink or this TRX unit if you have it to start working on squats as well. So hips back first and start with some smaller squats. The key with this is that you maintain a good small arch in the lower back. So lower back to pelvis as you squat down. And as you start to loosen up, knees are a little bit farther apart than your pelvis. Heels on the ground, and you can start to go deeper and deeper into the squat position. And ideally, as we saw when we first started, you get to a point where you're able to do a full squat with your feet on the floor and not needing to hang on to the kitchen sink, counter, or TRX unit. This squat is important to do frequently or periodically throughout the day, I should say. And once you can get it, try and maintain it through the length of your pregnancy.